Right then, if you've not heard of iCaur yet, you will do in 2026. This is Chery's brand new off-road EV sub-brand, and the V23 is a car they are launching first in the UK. Think baby Land Rover Defender meets G-Class, but fully electric and starting at what should be sub 35k. Today we're doing the deep dive, walk around, specs, driving impressions, who it's for, who it's not for, and whether you should actually wait for one in 2026 instead of buying a Jeep Avenger or a smart number one right now. Stick around because the last 10 minutes I'm going to tell you the 3 things iCaur isn't telling you yet, and why that matters for UK buyers. So first, context. Chery is massive in China. They've been selling millions of cars a year, and they already own a motor in JQ, which you might have seen popping up in UK dealers. iCaur is their third UK push, and it's different. This one is all about lifestyle, off-road looks, and EVs only. No petrol, no hybrid. The V23 is their first shot. It's a compact SUV, about 4.2 meters long. That's shorter than a VW Tiguan, longer than a Suzuki Jimny, right in that urban sweet spot. But the styling is pure boxy off-roader. You've got round LED headlights, flared arches, exposed door hinges, side storage box, and a tailgate with a square backpack on it. It looks like a toy Tonka truck, and I mean that as a compliment. People are going to stop you in car parks. Let's talk numbers because this is where it gets interesting for the UK. 2 versions expected. The one we care about is the dual-motor AWD. 208 brake horsepower combined, 0 to 62 in around 6.5 seconds, and a 311-mile range on the Chinese CLTC test. Now, CLTC is optimistic. In real-world WLTP terms, expect 260 to 270 miles in summer, 200 to 210 in a UK winter. Still, that's Dacia Spring doubled, and it's more than a base Tesla Model Y. Battery is lithium iron phosphate, which means it's cobalt-free. It likes being charged at 100%, and it should last. Chery claimed 10 to 80% in 30 minutes on a proper 150 kilowatts DC charger. On a 7 kilowatts home wall box, you're looking at about 10 hours flat to full. So normal EV stuff, but in a package that doesn't look like a jelly bean. Inside, it's surprisingly grown up. You get a 15.4-inch floating touchscreen, a separate digital driver display, physical toggles for climate, and a chunky gear selector. Materials are a mix of soft touch and rugged plastics. It feels like they wanted Land Rover vibes without Land Rover prices. Rear space is good for 2 adults. Boot is 340 liters, which is small, but the tailgate box and roof rails add options. The vibe is go camping, not do the school run, even though you probably will do the school run. Now driving. I haven't driven the UK spec yet because it's not here until 2026, but I've been in the Chinese version. First thing, it's quiet. EVs always are, but the V23 has double glazed front windows and decent insulation. The steering is light, turning circle is tight, perfect for UK cities. In sport mode, the dual motor setup kicks. It won't scare Model Y performance, but for a boxy shape it's quick. 208 brake horsepower and instant torque means roundabouts are fun. Off-road, there's 210 millimeters of ground clearance, approach and departure angles that beat a Yeti, and an off-road mode that sorts the torque split. It's not a Defender, don't ford rivers, but green lanes, snow, muddy festival car parks, it'll do it. Ride is on the firm side because it's body-on frame underneath. You feel potholes, but that's a trade-off for the look. Tech-wise, UK cars should get a full suite. Level 2 driver assist, adaptive cruise, lane keep, 360 cameras, built-in dash cam, V2L so you can plug in a kettle or power tools, and over-the-air updates. Chery's software is Android-based and it's snappy. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will be wireless on UK models, which matters because some Chinese imports don't get that. One thing to flag, no glove box. They deleted it for style. You get a big central drawer instead. You'll either love it or hate it. So who is this for? If you want an EV but you're bored of Model 3s and ID.4S, this is for you. If you want Defender looks without £60,000 and the fear of JLR reliability, this is for you. If you do 200 miles a day on the motorway, maybe wait, because aero isn't its friend and 70 miles per hour range will drop. But if you're urban, suburban, weekend adventure types, the V23 makes sense. Pricing is the big one. In China, it starts around 20K equivalent. UK will be more because shipping, VAT, warranty. My sources say iCaur UK are targeting £32,000 to £35,000 for the AWD. If they do that, it undercuts a dual-motor Smart No. 3, a Volvo EX30 twin, and it's half a Defender EV. Now, the three things iCaur aren't telling you yet. 1. Service network. Omoda and Jaku are sharing dealers, and iCaur will do the same. So you'll probably be going to the same showroom that sells a £25,000 Omoda 5 to get your £35,000 off-roader serviced. That's fine, but ask about trained EV techs. 2. Insurance. Gloop rating isn't confirmed. Boxy, niche, Chinese EV could mean high premiums at launch until data comes in. Get quotes before you order. 3. Residual values. New Chinese brand, new sub-brand, no history in UK. PCP deals might be strong to push volume, but cash buyers need to know you're an early adopter. That's the risk and the fun. Quick comparo. Jeep Avenger EV, smaller, 249 miles, £34,000, front-wheel drive only. Smart No. 1 Brabus, faster, 273 miles, £39,000, but it looks like a hatchback. Suzuki Jimny, no EV, not coming back. But the V23 is the closest in vibe. Defender 90 Electric doesn't exist yet, will be £70,000 plus. So the V23 sits alone. Retro EV off-roader under 35K. Nothing else does that in 2026. Charging life in the UK. If you've got a driveway, you're golden. 7 kilowatts home charger, cheap overnight rate. Wake up to 260 miles. If you're street parking, you're relying on public chargers. The V23 will do 150 kilowatts max, so Ionity, MFG, Osprey sites will get you 10 to 80 in half an hour. That's a coffee and a scroll. Just remember cold weather and 70 miles per hour will knock range. Plan for 180 miles safe on a road trip. Use ZapMap, use a car's nav. You'll be fine. Let's wrap with ownership. Warranty should be 7 years, 100K miles if they follow a motor. Battery warranty 8 years. Road tax from 2025 is £10 first year, then £190 a year for EVs. So budget that. No London congestion charge after December 2025, but you're ULEZ free. Company car tax is 3% BIK in 2026, which is peanuts compared to petrol. If you're a business user, this is a tax hack with style. So final thoughts. The iCaur V23 is Chery's moonshot at making EVs cool for people who hate EVs. It's not perfect. It's boxy so it's not efficient. It's new so residuals are unknown, and the badge has no kudos yet. But it's different. It's quick. It's capable. And if they price it right in the UK, it's going to steal sales from Jeep, Mini, and even Land Rover. I'm genuinely excited to see it in 2026. If you've made it this far, you're my kind of car nerd. Comment below. Would you take the risk on a Chinese off-road EV, or are you sticking with legacy brands? Subscribe because I'll be first in line when UK press cars land, and I'll take this V23 green laning. Hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next one.